It's good to be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. So there's a stage in the awakening process after quite a while of purification, actually. After quite a long time of doing your sadhana. Sadhana just means your daily spiritual practices to bring about the highest aliveness of intensity of energy in the system and highest aliveness of feeling in the body. And if you want some sadhana, then you can access the one-to-one coaching down below. And if you're on a budget, you can access the free breathing practice that's down below, and as well there's a free community of awakening souls that you can access down below. It's on Facebook, it's totally free, I'll never charge you for it. So after a while of doing your sadhana, your spiritual practices, you'll have purified the system to such a degree that within reason your heart's desires become manifest pretty darn quickly. And I must tell you, please be careful what you wish for, because the likelihood is that it might come true. Now, I don't mean this in a negative way. Trust me, I really don't. Because anything you want good, you can have. I think that's a wonderful line somebody said once. Anything you want good, you can have. So, and this is true. A couple of days ago, I had this strong desire inside my heart to become more compassionate, because for me, I'm quite aloof sometimes. I probably don't seem it here, but I can be quite aloof, quite distant, sometimes quite cold, quite frankly. And as a teacher, my deep desire as a teacher was to become more compassionate now in my teachings and in the way that I'm dealing with people, so that I'm less direct. Direct works, you know, but compassionate makes it work. Direct with compassion, I find, is the best way to go, because it comes with that loving burst, you know, rather than just sharp. So I had this deep desire in my heart, and it bubbled up on a bliss and ecstasy bubble that said, I think I want to become, or I said to the universe, or to the larger power, or to God, help me become the most compassionate version of myself that I can be. And sure enough, be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. And we know this journey is about learning lessons along the way. You don't just become the most compassionate man in the world just because you've asked for it. You get thrown into the Colosseum to fight the gladiators. You have to learn the hard battle won lessons. You know, we have to go to war and win our salvation and win our wishes and win our dreams. You know, Jeff Bezos is about to become the world's first trillionaire, and he didn't do it by sitting on his ass and saying Om Namah Shivaya and you know law of attractioning and willing in that $1 trillion. He did it with hard work, and it's the same with this journey. Though law of attraction is real, and the meditation and yoga and that can bring about a state of being in which the ideas for manifestation come about, we still have to put some work in to bring about the actual manifestation of these desires. So, because I'd asked to be the most compassionate version of myself, life sent me a very, very negative person. I'm sure you've had these people in your life, the people that are very emotionally dominating, that make you feel all kinds of angry ways and sad ways, only because they're hurting inside, right? And they're just directing it outwards because maybe they have this wish for other people to feel the way that they do. And sometimes we get angry at that person and we think, oh God, I really don't like you. You're really rubbing me up the wrong way. We know these people, right? But with a desire in my heart to be the most compassionate person in the world, my dreams were coming true. I'd been sent such a negatron of a person. Why? To piss me off? No, that's what I thought at the start. Oh, what life? Why are you doing this to me? Why always me? And then I realised I'd manifested this. I'd asked to become the most compassionate person in the world. And what does What's the battle that's required? To find love in the man that you don't like that much. To find love in the man that's very negative and does bring you down. This is the test. This is my test. So be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. And this made me think of you guys, because a lot of you, and especially a lot of the clients that I'm working with, are going through the dark night of the soul. And we know in this journey that you have been screaming, crying to God for a new beginning, a new start. And almost suddenly, bam, the dark night of the soul begins, right? We ask God, I want a new beginning. And then bam, the worst thing that could possibly happen to us happens. Well, be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. The dark night of the soul is just that test, like me with this negative person I'd manifested, is just the test. It's the test that you must go through the battles and win to get that new beginning. God, life, the universe is answering your prayers. You're getting your wish. Perhaps though, it doesn't look the way we want it to yet. And it's a good thing that we don't, because to get to that Jeff Bezos $1 trillion, we have to become better people. We have to remove these things that are holding us back, like negative beliefs that have been given to us and handed down through centuries from our parents and our ancestors. We have to remove these beliefs, because like the rocket ship that goes up in the sky, at some point, to go even higher, it has to drop the heavy baggage. These beliefs are the heavy baggage, and of course if you want help identifying them and going deeper into these things, then you can sign up for the one-to-one coaching below. What happens once the heavy baggage is dropped? That spaceship starts soaring, doesn't it? Out of the atmosphere to infinity and beyond. And that, in a sense, is where we're going. But first, we have a battle to fight. Here's to the battle, and here's to your authentic journey. Namaste.